Welcome back to another video on the BloomCraft server. Today, well, if you saw from the intro, we cleared a bunch of trees already. A lot of this area is already cleared, which is very nice. But why did we do that? Why did we clear a bunch of trees? A bunch of mangrove trees, because they are terrible to get rid of. Well, I'll tell you. Today, we're building a super smelter. This monstrosity has been what I've been using to smelt everything I have, and it's just not cutting it. I mean, it does pretty well, but it really struggles. So we're gonna upgrade it today with a brand new building and a brand new system, the super smelter. But why are you doing that? Why are you making a super smelter? Because I want to. I don't actually really need it that much, but I really want one. So we're gonna do that. Now, the super smelter is gonna go in this area right here, but it's a bit of a swampland at the moment. So I need to get a bunch of packed mud and level it. Just nice and level it. Because once we can do that, we can set up the building, we can actually set up the actual super smelter and do all the fun stuff. So very quickly, I'm gonna go get some more wheat and we're gonna get started on building. So another time lapse immediately. Yay. And our platform is now finished. Now we just need to lay out the building. Now this isn't going to be a very complex process. I'm basically just going to place a bunch of brick, but I want to have a bit of a walkway through here, but it needs to be a big enough building. Then I can actually fit in a pretty good size super smelter. So we'll go to like this block here, and we'll kind of just fill, not stack high at least, but put in a layer in so I can see what I need to fill with the super smelter. We now have kind of a layout, and I have these little doors. I think I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. We might just move all of this in the middle and kind of stack it out like that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So inside of this, we're going to put in our super smelter. But how are we gonna fuel it? We're gonna worry about that next episode, or probably not next episode, probably in 2026. We're just coming up soon. It's really cool. We're probably gonna have a giant bamboo farm underneath this, so we're gonna worry about that later. We're just gonna use coal for the moment and inlay a super smelter into this. So I'm gonna go collect some resources for it, and then we'll be right back. All right. We now have a, I think, fully working super smelter, but of course we gotta test it. So what we're gonna do, and obviously the fuel we're gonna use is just gonna be coal for now, because we happen to have a little bit of coal. So let's go ahead and dump all the coal into here, which it should. Yep, it's going into that. No, that's not it. Sorry, this one. It should be going into here. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's getting dropped off there, and then what we're gonna cook is a bit of sandstone to get a bunch of smooth sandstone. So we're gonna drop that all into here, and that should fill up nice and quickly. So we're gonna let them fill up for a second, and then we're gonna turn it on and see if it works. Okay, both minecarts are set, and all we have to do, in theory, I hope this works, I haven't tested it yet, is just flick this, and there they go. Look at that. Okay, so I know what I need to do here. Okay, and this should fix it. We just needed another powered rail here, so it would just bounce off. So test it again, let it go, let the fun little light pattern go, and it should bounce back. Okay, sweet. So this now works, and we're getting, that's not it, we're getting quite a lot of smooth stone. This is awesome. I'm really happy that I finally have this. The one problem I will have is decorations, but I'm going to change it here in a second. But the real problem is fuel. So I'm going to run out of fuel pretty quickly because it's just not the most efficient use of fuel, if you will. However, what I will be able to do is create a bamboo facility, like a massive bamboo grower right below this. We're not doing that today. But what we need to do is build a very large bamboo farm underneath us so we can fuel up this entire facility. because we're gonna run out of coal so fast. I mean, why does this one have 11? Oh, they all have 11. Oh, okay. Oh, I was getting confused because this one had less than this, but I guess we're using them. Look how fast this is! Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and build the exterior. It's not gonna be anything too crazy. It's gonna be pretty similar to this building, except I'm gonna do a different roof style. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Now, you may be wondering why we're not in our armor. We have this piece still, but where's the rest of it? We died. I went to a trial chamber to go get some copper, and I thought I was being smart by ducking. Here, let's go back to it so we can see. It was the one by our spawn location, which I've done before. I didn't record it, but we have done it before. And I went to go get some copper, and everything was triggered, so I couldn't really get away, which sucked because I needed to get away. And there were about 1,000. There was about 1,000 different. I should probably equip this armor. About 1,000 different bogged and breezes, and I got pretty much insta killed, partially because I didn't have my chest plate, which is very frustrating. So we're gonna go back down there, and we're gonna try and get our stuff and hope it hasn't despawned, and at least get into a spot where we can kind of hide, get like re-geared and kind of sneak out. I think is what our goal is gonna have to be. So here's this. We're gonna also set a bed down so I can just get back in quickly. But my first priority is resetting the stuff's timer, because otherwise it's screwed. All right, we're going for stuff. That's all we're going for. Right, just get back. Oh, why am I here? Oh, I'm actually very tanky right now. This is interesting. Okay. How do I get up? Here. Okay, we're out. Oh my gosh, did I get everything? I did. I got everything, I think. Let me check. Okay, the only thing I didn't get was my elytra, but I have extras, and I'm not going back in there because I didn't get my armor. Or copper. Actually, there's a lot of stuff I didn't get. Let's go back in there. Okay. Stop it! My gosh, I'm taking so much damage. A little bit more stuff here. Can I please just like let myself in? Okay. Dropping that. Where is that barrel? There it is. Eat a little. There was a little bit extra here that we needed to get. Come on. I think I got it. Okay, we got my stuff back, which is good. Oh my gosh. Come here. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's very dark in here for you guys. Sorry about that, but I think I have everything now. Now, as we fly home, I didn't get any more copper from there because I'm just not even going to risk it again. I don't want to deal with it. It's very frustrating, all right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go mining for more. You can't really see my eyes. But yeah, we're going to go mining for a bit of copper, and I mean, hopefully we should be able to get it. Odds are we will, and once we do that, basically the next thing you're about to see is more time lapse of the roof, which is actually a giant smokestack, so that'll be cool. So we're just gonna cut to that real quick. But yeah, I died trying to get copper from a trial chamber, which is awesome. Don't do trial chambers, they kind of suck. There it is in all its might. It is quite the build. Like, look at that. Look at that. I need to do a little bit of touch up on the outside here. And I kind of also would like this to be green, kind of like the rest of this. I had to take this because I was getting impatient for exposed copper. But this is our furnace array, and I really like how this looks. I think I might put some trapdoors right there, but we'll see. This came out really well. I'm really happy with that. I was gonna do 2, and then I made it, and it was absolutely enormous. So let's go on a free cam. It's also not centered because it wasn't the right size, so I just like shoved it into the corner here. So it's a little bit funky, but I think it's fine. But this is a enormous smokestack. Like it towers over everything. So if we go over here, from this point of view, which is kind of the point of view I wanted to work from, it looks like it's just part of this main factory, even though it's a separate building. Which, I mean, technically this is a collection of factories, which I need to fix this. That looks terrible. But that is a really cool feature. I'm really happy I decided to go with a very large tower. So that is our smoke tower. And I put a ton of campfires and hay bales underneath them. So we have a really high pillar of smoke, even if I'm not cooking anything at the moment. There's a couple things I'm going to do here to clean this up, but overall, my furnace building, my super smelter building, is finished. I'm going to go take a look on the inside because it's a little dark. There's nothing. I haven't decorated it yet. It'll get decorated shortly, and yeah, that's all the way up. It's quite a build, but you're not going to see it. We're just going to build like a roof over it. But yeah, so let me quickly decorate it, and I'll show you what it looks like after. And I think that this is a pretty good interior. It's very, very simple. It's a very, very simple interior. We got our lanterns for light. We got a hole here to access the drop off, which is, you know, right there. What I'm probably going to do is next episode, or maybe not next episode, it's just whenever I get back on this, because the next episode of BloomCraft is going to be a very large world tour, which I'm currently working on, which is great. That'll come out Christmas or Christmas Eve. I'm not exactly sure which yet, but look out on those days for the world tour video, which basically we're just going to go to all the bases and all the big stuff, you know, just kind of get a nice look at stuff. We've been on the server for like 3-4 months almost, which is pretty cool. And I want to take a look at everyone's stuff. We've gotten quite a few so far, so yeah, be looking out for that. But in the next episode for BloomCraft, what we're going to be doing, like the actual episodes where I actually, you know, build stuff, we're going to be building our bamboo farm down there. And what I'm probably going to do is rewire this box to go into here instead of the fuel, because I mean, I can just access this right now, and then I'll cover this up, make this the access chamber for the just dropping stuff off, and then have the fuel elevator just automatically deploy push stuff up from below here with our very large bamboo farm. That way it's just always going, which I think would be a really cool feature. Now, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Every single time you guys watch, I love it. You guys are awesome. And yes, this is what we built today, the very large super smelter, which I'm really happy with. It works really well. I've used it a couple times for just some simple stuff, and it works really well. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.